gonna need to eat soon.
Okay guys, welcome back to my Interloper playthrough. It's starting day 6. Really good shape. I mean, full health, a little bit of food in the stomach, bunch of water made. We're at the dam, and we're going to try to harvest enough um, scrap to make our trip to Forlorn Muskeg worthwhile. So first of all, I'm going to drop 5 liters of water right here. Now, and we're going to start harvesting. I'll just quickly take a peek outside just to see what it looks like, what we're dealing with. Okay, it's cold, not a blizzard though. Do a quick stick run just to see if there's. I used a lot of my sticks yesterday, so I'm gonna take a few sticks. There was a blizzard last night, so hopefully some new sticks on the ground. I always like, when possible, to do a little stick run. It's if you're gonna be inside all day, yeah, there's nothing to lose from just grabbing a few sticks, some kindling to get you started. You always need it. Okay. Yeah. See, this is how cold it is. 10 minutes and I'm half my temperature drop. Okay, let's do another one. 10 minutes. And that's us almost freezing, so let's go back. Weather might be breaking.
Can't feel my feet.
I'm still walking around in a dress shirt, which is insane. I just opened all the lockers I could find in the dam. Nothing in any of them, so having a pry bar really just wouldn't have mattered. Okay, we're back in. Now, I didn't experiment last night. I actually went down and
Just gonna lay down for a bit.
left a couple of pots on the fire with water, with what I thought was enough fuel in the fire to melt and boil it. And I don't know what state they'll be in. Obviously, I'm hoping that they're boiled and then the fire went out before they boiled
I
off.
think my stomach is eating itself.
So we'll see. Be a little more careful with sprinting today, because I sprinted a lot yesterday and it cost me. I was tired before the end of the day. Okay, boiled, potable, boiled, potable, a liter. So that was a great success, that experiment. So what I'm going to do is just hunt around for metal, basically, that I can scrap. Now, one thing I should check is how much metal do I actually need. When we go to Muskeg, at the very least, I want to make a knife, so that's 3. A hatchet, that's 5, so we're talking 8. And then I want to make, I'd like to make 30 arrowheads, but I don't know, let's say 20. So that's 10 scrap metal. So what I say, 8 and 10, that's 18. So I'd like to go with 20 scrap metal. Who knows how much that weighs, but that would be nice if I could get all that scrap metal to Muskeg. Now I think at Muskeg you can count on finding a couple pieces of scrap here and there. So maybe if I just went with the 18, I'd end up with my 20 by the time we settled in. A bunch of planks and things you could turn into scrap around here for a fire. The reason I'm going back down into the bowels here is I thought I saw a couple of easy harvestable items like pots and stuff that you can break down to scrap. I find that the shelves and things, they give you scrap a lot. They give you 3 scrap, like this shelf, 8 scrap, 3 hours. Huh. That's a pretty good deal. 8 scrap, 3 hours, seems like a lot though. If I do a chair, it's still a long time. For some reason I thought you would be better off doing like pail 15 minutes for a scrap. Yeah, so if I did 8 scrap at 15, oh, that's 2 hours. It's still a better deal. So I'm not sure. I've always, my intuition was that it's better to, what's a cart? See, I've never scrapped a cart. 1 hour and 30. See, it's a long time. I like to scrap the little items, radios and things. Not radios, but broken control boxes and things that it's a manageable amount of time. And there, like a pail, perfect, 15 minutes, very quick, and I got my scrap. So if I can find 20 pails, you know, it's a good deal. And this gives me, I guess, a chance to kind of fart my way back down through here and see if I missed anything obvious, like a parka. You can tell I'm hurting over the parka situation, or the lack thereof. I want one. Hey, I want anything except for a dress shirt, you know, like a sweater, a hoodie. Yeah, there's another pail. So you see what I mean? Like, it just feels like it pales. Very low investment of... what status is my hacksaw at? 55, gee. And I think I left my tools behind, so I can't repair that. Well, I do have a second hacksaw, so that's good. Maybe the reason to go for a shelf or something is you get less hacksaw degradation. It's 5% per. Yeah. Maybe it's 5% for anything. Like if I did a shelf, it's 5%. Should really check that. Because then it becomes very useful to do shelves as opposed to wasting your hacksaw on these little things. Right. And I didn't bring the tools. Maybe I left a spare toolkit upstairs. I suspect that I did find one when I was on my first run through. And in that case, I'm good. Boy, just hoping to find some stray park I missed in the corner. So I'm facing another temptation, which is to leave the dam and to go back down to the cave at the bottom of the dam. I feel like that's probably a bad idea, but there's almost always a wolf down there. But 45 minutes in 2? That's not a good deal as 15 minutes in 1. Well, here's the test. Does it do 5% or more? Let's try. It just did 5%, so it is more efficient just to do things that are single for the perspective of your tool. So I just learned something. Drink some water. We have a nice amount of water. Let's see where we're at with scrap right now. 11. Well on our way. 2 for 30. Yeah, considering I'm hurting my hacksaw, let's do it. So it looks like we're going to get the scrap we need without too much hassle. You know, like is there not? You know, when I'm down here, I'm a little tempted to do a plank. Oh, I need a hatchet. I thought you could do that by hand. Okay. Metal doors, 2 by 45. Yeah, let's do it. Like I said, it's pretty much a whole day of scrapping. Toaster, 15 minutes. So what do we got? 15. So let's do one more of these doors. Only issue here is I've burned the whole day just doing this, and I haven't burned any energy. So that's 17 scrap. So I'm going to take one more, and then we're done. And I did see something that was worth 1, didn't I? Oh, there's a pail. Let's do it. 15 minutes. Okay, so... Oh, did I just break my hacksaw? Oh. Oh, man. Oh. And that's not repairable, I don't think. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. So... Yeah. I feel dumb. I didn't realize it could go from 10 to 0 in one go. Well, the good news is I have another hacksaw, so that's a saving grace. Let's take some cloth because I need it. And what's the good news? I'm trying to burn some energy here because it's I think there was actually some there's some cloth up there. I guess I better go get it. After all, we are trying to get cloth as well as metal. And you know, I really want to get my tools So rather than get a parka, I am a little tempted to try for... Okay, I guess the big question is, can I sleep in a cave? That's the big $1 million question. If I can sleep in a cave, I can survive a muskeg. If I can't sleep in a cave, it's highly risky because it depends on me getting the forge going and keeping the forge going for as long as it takes to do the forging. It's risky. So here's the other option. Part of me was tempted to gamble on good weather and go down into the ravine and check for some loot in the hopes that I find a parka. Right? Go down into the ravine, check for some loot, and come back up. It's a gamble because the ravine is, you can only sleep in caves, so I don't think I can sleep in a cave right now, and if I get caught out there, I'm dead. The bright side of the ravine is there's no wolves, so I don't have to worry about that. When I get into the ravine, I can hustle and find everything I need to find. It's a toss-up. Okay, so I was going to repair it with those tools. I can't repair the bloody hacksaw. That's a real shame. I'm an idiot. Probably don't need both pots, so let's leave one here. Let's take a peek at the weather. It's nice out. I'm going to do the ravine. Can I do it in the rainy daylight? That's risky. 2 liters, that will get me through the night if I have to. And I've got a whole bunch of... I've got lots of food. I've got lots of energy left. What's my weight like? 23 for 30. Bedroll, 75% bedroll, not good. Kind of just wasting time sitting here thinking about it. Let's drop a bunch of those. I'll take just a few of them. Okay, but let's just go take a look and see what's what. Right? Oh, duh. Carrying like 30 pounds of scrap metal here. That's better. Okay, now let's go take a look. It kind of depends on whether that wolf's there or not. Actually, it'd be really nice to sleep over there. I should have taken my meat with me. I suppose I could bank on getting meat while I'm out. Okay, the wolf is there. Well, I'd say that is probably a nix, because I could run past him, but I have to get past him to get back in. So, that's what you call a nix. The one really good thing is that he's on the other side of the fence. But boy, is it mild out. It would have been a perfect run. It really would have, but you know, I mean, a lot of things would have been nice. So we'll just spend a little bit of time collecting these. Maybe tomorrow I go for it. I don't know. I'm really nervous about going to Muskeg without anything on my chest. Suppose I could just go repair my sleeping bag and stuff. At any rate, I'm gonna need a fully repaired sleeping bag to sleep outside. I don't see that guy now, as he lunges at the fence. And it'd be really risky to go right now because it's sundown, but it's so mild. I'm a bit of a risk taker, you know. You gotta be in this game. higher. Sprain an ankle here. I mean, it's just so mild. Like, I could practically sprint to just that first cave and get a whole bunch of... Yeah, I can hear him. He's right down there. So, no. It wasn't on before, and it's still not on. This is me, right? Trying to get myself killed. Now here's a crazy idea. I could try to make it back to the camp office. I'm a little undecided here. What the right thing to do is. It's so mild. I mean, you just want to make good on this weather. What's down? Birches down there? Maples. Yeah. It's one of those nights where I'm going to end up running around to burn stamina, and that's just so frustrating to have to do that, but it's terrible. Okay, well let's make good on this remaining light, and go do some repairs. Enough messing around here. That's our dinner, right? Yes. Okay. So let's take back all our... Oh, I can tell you. We have 9 cloth. Did I stash the cloth? No, I didn't. Any more cloth up here that I can take? Well, let's use the light where we can. Bedroll. Gotta repair that thing. I mean, there we go. 100% bedroll. That is a good thing. Take a look at our clothing. Everything's looking pretty good. Thermal underwear. Usually my threshold is 70%, 80%. So when it goes below 80, I do a repair. There's my lovely, decent dress shirt. Oh God, it's the Aurora? I was actually thinking of going to, no, it's not the Aurora, it's just sundown. If it is an Aurora when I come back. You see, the thing is, I've got so much darn stamina left. Like, I swear I could make it to that. Just if that wolf despawned. Oh, there he is. See, I could make it out, but I couldn't make it back. That's the problem. He'd get me. Maybe he's despawned when I come back. Maybe he's not. Either way, if I go there, he could be spawned when I came back. Or despawned. It's uncertain. I don't like this spot. I mean, I really hate that wolf. He's a real harasser. I could go right now. It's crazy. Who would go at this time of night? But it's so mild. It's gonna be dark. I can't do it. I just can't do it. One thing I could do, actually, but I can't get through the light. I don't have a lantern. See, because I could go to the other side of the dam and harvest that deer hide. Can I make it in the dark? I don't think so. It gets pretty darn dark in here. Now, if it was an Aurora, I could, but... Yeah, it's already too dark to see anything. So here comes one of the frustrating parts of the game when you have too much energy. So I gotta burn it all right now so we can sleep. I suppose I better do something useful. No, I can't break those down. Is there anything here that I can do? this I can break down. 10 minutes. Yay. So actually the sequence is to run, burn out your stamina, and then do something time-consuming while it recovers. Just burning my stamina. Warm out. This was a shame because tonight was the perfect night to go down to the ravine. I mean, it was just asking for it. And I couldn't do it. I'm slightly devastated by that. This thing... Oh, gee, really? I don't know if... Oh, what the heck, let's try it. Why not? I can always cancel. So it is an aurora. Oh. Alright. Well, I'll say that's kind of interesting.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
What do we have in the way of... Okay, and we've got... Okay, let me drop off some of that wood. Drop off all of the wood. What do we have now? 22, okay. Oh, you know guys, like, they talk about opportunity. I'm assuming that auroras last the whole night. Oh geez, what happens if I stand on those? Do I die? I've never stood on those before. Okay. Yeah. I can't take that chance. Okay. Well, then we do something else, right? Break a crate down for an hour. I hope they find something in it, which we didn't. You know, like... Oh, this is really cool. This is really cool. Never seen this before. The factory's alive. Wow. Yeah, I've always wondered who's still playing a radio. Very cool. Very creepy. Hour and a half? Well, I'm gonna have to drink water. So let's do that. But yeah, heck, why not? Hour and a half. Nothing in there. See, I'm really hoping to find some loot. It's halfway through the night, so I should probably sleep now because we'll do one more hour.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Oh, I didn't even check these toilets, eh? Oh, fool I was the first time through. But I was desperate, I was on the run. Oh, an extra 2 liters, that's priceless. Wow, and I didn't switch this. Okay, well that's harsh. While we sleep, what do we... Okay guys, the lights just went out on me, that was harsh. I don't know where I am. Okay, we're sleeping right here, and I hope this is a good place. Bed rolls down. The aurora just ended like that, suddenly. 800 venison. Yeah, that's the venison, we're eating it. And we'll drink the water. And we're gonna hit the sack for 9 hours. And we get our 5 degree bag, which is amazing. Now that it's healed, it's all repaired up. Still, I don't think it's enough to sleep in a cave, so we really gotta up our game with clothing before we try to sleep in a cave. Okay, so that's it. That was the end of day 6. Yeah. was a pretty good week. Well, I
Never
made a
been so
mistake.
hungry in my life.
Broke my saw, but we got the scrap we need, and we're ready to move on. Okay, see you next time, guys.